Welcome to H2K Infosys. H2K Infosys is a e-verify business based in Atlanta, Georgia, United States. We provide 100% job-oriented, instructor-led, face-to-face, true live online software training programs. It also includes access to Cloud Test Lab with software tools. We provide live project for you to work on. We also provide assistance with mock interviews, resume preparation and review, and job placement assistance. H2K Infosys is trusted by so many students across the world. H2K Infosys provides world-class services in IT training with real-time project work for corporates and individuals, special IT training for MS students in the United States, software design, development, QA manual and automation, performance testing and maintenance, IT staff augmentation, job placement assistance, and tech support.
Of this Oracle. So what you do is you have downloaded it, right? From where you can download it. So give a search in your Google. Okay, Oracle 11G free download for Windows 77 or 32-bit, whatever the bit. If it is your Windows XP operating system, give that as Windows XP operating system and the corresponding bit of your operating system. Okay, so the very first link that you get, Oracle Database 11G Release 2 for Microsoft Windows. If it is a 64-bit, you'll get a 64-bit, else it is a 32-bit. So click on that particular link. You'll be taken to this particular screen, all right, where you have to click on you have to accept the license agreement. There will be a radio button over here. Just accept the license agreement. Then you find 2 zip files here. Just download. Just click on that. It will be downloaded. And if it is asking you to go for a single sign-on, then it's a free login and a password that you can create with an Oracle site. It's a free logins. So you can even create your own login with once you created your login. With the help of those particular login details, you'll be able to download these 2 files. Once you download, you'll be getting the files in this way. All right. So what you have to do is just extract all these files. Okay. I'm just keeping a new folder here for my reference. I'm just keeping a new folder. I'm making a new folder under this. All right. So whatever the extract that I do, it will directly go into that particular folder. Okay. So it is extracting the files. Okay, it may take some time. 29 minutes. Yeah, I'm worried about that now. Right. On extracting, you got this particular database. We have extracted the zip file wherein you got all these things. In the same way, we have another zip file here which we have downloaded. We have another zip file. Okay, so even you have to extract this. So I'm extracting it. Even I'll try to place that one in the same folder that I have created just now in order to keep the first folder. Right, Durga_Oracle. I'm gonna keep the same things over there. Okay, I'm extracting it. Okay. Oh, we already have a database, so let me Okay, let me go with this Oracle database. Okay, let me extract it again. I'll extract it here, then I'll copy there. Okay, I'm extracting here. So it will complete in a less time. So let's wait for it to complete. Okay, it takes only 60 seconds for now. So even my this database has been extracted. So what I'm going to do is, so you can see that I have extracted here. So from the extracted folder, go to database, go to stage, components. I mean, go into the inner level and you find these three things like oracle.ctx, oracle.rdms, install cdb, and oracle sysman console.db. So copy all these things, okay, into the first folder that you have extracted. Like we have extracted in the Oracle database, right? So database, right? Stage, components. Now whatever the three files that you have copied from the second zip file, paste it over here. Right. So you can see that the copied things are pasted over here. Right? See, seed and highlighted ones. See console.db and seeddb as well as our what do you say ctx file. Now once this is done, go back to your database. Okay, I mean the place where you have extracted. You have this particular set of file. So click on this particular set of file. Okay, yes. Okay, it will take for the installer will take some time in order to start the process. Right, you'll see that the installer is getting started. Right, now you can give or leave this particular thing as a blank one. All right. Then click on next. Just sorry, I'm resizing it. Sorry, let me find. All right, right guys. So just ignore this and click on next. Say yes. Okay. Now select this one. Automatically by default it will be selected as a create one. Okay. So keep it as it is. Do not select any other things. Just keep the selection as it is. The initial selection would be on create and configure a database. Okay. Click on next. Say desktop class. Next. Okay. Now this is the place where your Oracle starts installing. This is the place where your Oracle starts installing. Okay. Now you can choose your corresponding folder where you want your Oracle to be installed. If you're okay with this, then follow as it is. Okay. If you're okay with the global address, global database name, you can keep it as ORCL, or if you wanted to change like anything of your name, like I always keep in this way, Oracle. Instead of ORCL, I keep it as Oracle. Alright. And the password. These are the password that you need to provide, the default administrative passwords. Okay. The password should be a combination of your characters and the digits, and one character should be of a capital letter. Alright. So your password, administrative password, and confirm your administrative password. Remember these passwords, and I would suggest take a screenshot of this. Okay, take a screenshot of this. Alright, I'm using my snipper tool because this will be used at the time of your configuring of your database. Okay, this will be used at the time of your configuring of your database. So take a screenshot of it and place it somewhere else. Okay. Okay, now click on next. Right, the home location that you have specified contains space. Okay, right here my location has containing some spaces. Okay, ensure that because my system name was Durga Satish K, so it was throwing an error as our home screen should not contain any spaces, or what do you say, Oracle home should not contain any spaces. I just removed it. Okay, now I'm clicking on next. Perfect. Now installation process starts. Okay, it will check for the requirements, whether we have our system is having corresponding requirements for us to like in order to install the database properly or not. So once this is done, click on finish. This is your summary as what is the corresponding thing that is going to be installed in your system. Just finish it off. Now all these process, all these setup files or copying files or preparing files should be succeeded. Like, see, our database installation has been prepared, succeeded. I mean, the status of this prepared is succeeded. In the same way, you have to have your copy files and setup files in a succeeded status. And finally, you'll be having this Oracle database installation as a succeeded one. So wait for them to be shown as a succeeded one. It would take a while for us to complete. It would take generally 15 to 20 minutes. So just wait for that. In between you'll get such kind of firewall blocking messages. Just say allow access. Allow access again. So almost everything is completed. Let's wait for few minutes in order the status for Oracle database configuration and Oracle database configuration assistant to be succeeded. So you'll see this kind of message. I mean, the database configuration assistant is copying the database files and creating and starting the Oracle instance. And once it is completing, I mean, once it reaches to 100%, then the installation of database completes. So it may take another 20 minutes or 30 minutes for us to complete this. The Oracle installation is completed. We got, we received this kind of message where we have to configure our passwords. All right, we'll configure the passwords now. All right. So once you see this particular screen, go back to your password management or click on this password management. Do not click OK directly. First click on your password management, and you can see these all the accounts are logged here. So what I recommend is unlock all these accounts with the username and the password that you desire. So click on unlock, click on this unlock and then give the password of your choice. So 3484, sorry, the password, I'm repeating my password, please don't remember the password. Alright. Alright, so close that. Then as your database installation is successful, so what you can do is you can go back or you can go here. Alright, in the start programs, Oracle, okay, application development, and you have your SQL developer here. So click on your SQL developer. Yes. Now the one thing that this will be asking only to locate the Java file for the first time. So browse, click on browse. Okay, go to the place where your what do you say your Oracle is installed. Durga Oracle, not this one. So go to the sorry, right, app Durga, right, Oradata Oracle. Where is this? We have to find this now. DB home, right? locate the bin folder. Yeah, JDK folder. Alright, yeah, inside JDK, locate this Java. So this should be your location, like the place where your DB is installed. Alright, app Durga, Durga is the folder wherein I have installed this particular thing. So what you have to do, you have to go under DB and DB home _1 / JDK _ bin. So you'll be having this particular path in common. Only thing is that the corresponding folder, right, product / or whatever the version is, DB home 1 and JDK _ bin. So locate the Java file. You'll be having a Java file over there. So open and click on OK. You can see that your SQL developer starts opening up. Alright, so this SQL developer is a tool which is used to fire the query. So if you see this kind of message, then strictly say no, or if you want to migrate any of your previous versions, you can say yes. So right now I don't want to have any migration done, so I'm clicking on no. Alright, so it's up to you. If you want to have a migration done, you can directly go with that, else you can skip it off. Alright, see, you can directly say, like, check all this for our usage. Okay, we'll see in the later things. Okay, you can see, you'll get the tips each and every time you open the database. Alright, now what we have to do is we have to configure a connection, a database connection. So I'm just click on this icon. Okay, new icon. Okay, say okay, let me cancel this, let me go this way. New connection. Alright, new connection, give any of your choice. Okay, let me go with Durga _test. Okay, I'm going with Scott as I'm just configuring the Scott database, Scott, and the password that you gave in the password management screen, you have given a password. For security reasons, I say you save your password. Okay, and the important thing is the SID. You have, or I have given Oracle, right, the name, the database name that you have given. So once you give all these fields, only you have to give your connection name, the username, and the password that you have given under the password management screen, and you give the corresponding database name that you have given at the time of installation. Then once you give all these things, again click on test. You should see the success as the message here. So when you see success as the message, click on save. So once saved, click on cancel, and you can connect to that particular database. Click on that. Right, you have connected to this. So let's execute a query. Select star from EMP F9. You see, I got the data. So that means my database is properly configured. Well, thank you guys.
So many of our students have given testimonials on how our training programs are. You will find them on kudzu.com and on our website h2kinfosys.com. On our website h2kinfosys.com, you will also find more detailed information on who we are, the courses that we offer, what each course covers. Also, if you're interested in a demo program, please register on our homepage on the left-hand side. Just give us more information about yourself and we will send you a link for a demo class. The demo class is absolutely free. Experience our commitment by just attending an orientation workshop at no cost. Our team of faculty and advisors are here to guide you with the right information. If you still have more questions, please feel free to call us. Call us at 770-777-1269. This is a United States number. If you're calling from the UK, call us at 020-337-17615. You can also email us at training@h2kinfosys.com or h2kinfosys@gmail.com. Thank you for watching our videos. We wish you a great career in information technology.